canoeing, rope elements, orienteering, you name it. The Lewis and Clark Ozark Adventure Race, where we begin this week's show here at Devil's Den State Park. And then we'll take you all the way to South Arkansas to Lake Enterprise near Wilmot that's filled with giant cypress trees. And we'll close it out with an Ozark Railway adventure aboard the Arkansas-Missouri Scenic Railroad. So now, let's catch up with the Ozark Adventure Race. You made it! So you think you may be tough? Well, how's about this? Beginning in the wee hours of the morning and not finishing until the afternoon sometime, traversing some of the most rugged terrain in northwest Arkansas.
The fastest teams did it in about 2 hours on the lake, and the slowest teams took upwards of 4 hours. So they were out there in the dark, the fastest teams, and the slow teams were coming back in the light as the sun was coming up on the lake. After they finished the paddle, they got on their bikes and rode from Lake Fort Smith to Devil's Den. It's about 30 miles, just under, like 28, and there's 2 really big climbs. You start at the lake, so you're down in the valley, you got to climb up to the ridge close to Mount Gaylor, and then there's another climb out of Chester, which goes up to the number 12 church. That's even longer. And there was a lot of teams that when they got up to the number 12 church, they were definitely breathing hard. From there, you follow Highway 220 to Devil's Den.
Of course, you can imagine training for something like this takes time and complete devotion, a minimum of 6 months.
That's why I'm doing it, because I've been training all summer and all fall. And it's been longer than we expected. We've made some mistakes that have added hours to our race. Yeah, but it's great. It's beautiful.
For those who aren't exactly up to trekking across 50 to 70 miles of Ozark terrain, there is an urban version of the race.
Well, the Urban Adventure Race now is a 2 to 4 hour inside the city type event where, again, people are doing a lot of the same things that the Ozark Adventure Race is doing, but I guess the best way to describe it to a person that doesn't know anything about adventure racing, it's a high-tech scavenger hunt. And so the 2 to 4 hour race that had occurred around the Lake Fayetteville area, they were mountain biking, they were paddling, and of course all that had to happen by orienteering, which is using a topo map and a compass, and they're getting from point A to point B. Now the Ozark Adventure Race is an event that we added 3 years ago and really expanded on the original version of our race. And so now the Ozark Adventure Race is a 18-hour completion event. You can be out in the middle of nowhere, which was what we did this morning very early, 3 a.m. start, and they reported to Lake Fort Smith and paddled in the dark for checkpoints, and now we're ending in Devil's Den State Park. And so, and throughout all that, they've done zip lines, they've traversed all types of terrain on their mountain bike, by hiking, and then obviously we talked about the paddling.
There's also a mystery challenge event in both races.
When they get to Devil's Den, we had a zip line set up that was set up by Washington County Search and Rescue. Those guys are really good, they always help us out. And it's a 510-foot long, and the elevation change on it's probably close to 100 feet. So they started up on the picnic area across from the swimming pool and zipped down close to the dam. So there's definitely some scared people coming down there.
It's a lot different than triathlons, you know, because it's a team event, number one. Number two, that you don't find out the course until like the night before. And, you know, or even after the race starts. You know, like today for the race, we got the the maps and the coordinates after the race had started, so you had to plot. So you don't really know anything, you're kind of going into it blindly. You usually get like a range of mileage to train for, like biking and trekking and paddling.
Yeah,
but,
you'll know the disciplines, what you're doing. And typically you mountain bike, you trail run, and you paddle, and then you navigate with a map and compass the whole time. So you have to orienteer, that's called orienteering, navigating with a map and compass.
But yeah, like the adventure aspect is what really draws most people to it. You know, you're out in the woods and climbing up big bluffs, and you know, it's just fun, and you get great views at the top, and it's just to me, it's just great. I just love it.
Yeah. And it's very much a team sport. You know, for instance, these guys, they have tow systems set up in their bikes. So since I'm the weakest biker, you know, they'll tow me biking, or you know, if someone's a weaker runner, they might, you know, hook up a cord and help them, you know, running. So you see a lot of teams doing that. So it's really neat because it really works on the premise of, you know, you're only as strong as your weakest link. So teams really work together to, you know, keep everybody at the equal level. So that's a fun challenge in itself.
Yeah, it's all about the team, the unit. You know, you only can go as fast as the whole team. So it's about getting the whole team across. You know, that's great too. That's a big difference from triathlon also.
In the mental aspect, you know, you have to navigate with the map and compass. So, you know, you might make a wrong turn and get 2 or 3 miles off course, and you know, that's frustrating. And you know, you really have to work to go, okay, stay strong and be positive and keep going, and you know, we'll get back on course and be fine. And you know, so you see a lot of teams, you know, really sticking it out. They may have gone way off course, but they hang in there and get it done. So it's pretty neat to watch people, you know, push themselves. I mean, it really is, you know, very much about pushing yourselves into seeing how far you can go. So, and you see a lot of crossover, you know, people that maybe used to just run or, you know, just bike, and so they love the idea of trying, you know, several different disciplines and, you know, seeing how they can do in all 3 things.
Lake Enterprise in southeast Arkansas by the town of Wilmot. What is most stunning and striking about this lake are the giant cypress trees with all the Spanish moss.
The cypress trees are long. You know, in the springtime you'll have the bright green color, and when it's windy, most lakes you can't get on because it'd be too windy, too choppy, and you can get out here and find you a little cubby hole in the cypress trees and still fish or ski.
Lake Enterprise really is a hidden gem down in this part of the state, as it twists and turns and snakes around, offering its unique Louisiana/Arkansas scenery. Bessie Reynolds, who lives on the lake, gave us a tour.
Right over there on private property was one of the biggest discoveries of Arkansas. It's biggest archaeological finds.
Yeah.
I have Ian on there back in 2002.
Really?
Found some nice artifacts. Life on Lake Enterprise I would describe as quiet, calm, slow, peaceful. There's quite a lot to do here on Lake Enterprise. We have skiing. As I told you earlier, half the lake was designated for the skiing area. This area over here is where the skiing point stops, and to kind of satisfy the fishermen as well. There's bass fishing. They Wildlife and Game Commission has started putting the little fingerlings in and built up the fish population here. And we have white perch. This time of year, I hear that they're catching quite a few white perch now. And then in the springtime, that's lots of fun. It's full of brim. You can fish to your heart's content out here.
And catfish?
Yes, the catfish, I've just started hearing catching quite a few big catfish. You know, we've always had some of the smaller ones, and then the really, really large ones. They've caught 60 and 90-pound catfish out of here. So whatever your heart's content, you can do it here on Lake Enterprise.
What's about your pole here, the rig?
This is for white perch fishing or brim fishing. My favorite is the white perch fishing. Of course, it's fishing. I'll change it out and put jigs on it and do a little white perch fishing. It's light action. You know, you can feel the tug and
White perch good eating too.
oh yeah, yeah. Fry them up, and it's some of the best eating you can get.
This way Chuck does it. So we tried our luck catching some of those perch or bass or brim or catfish. And we tried, and we tried. And supposed to be anti-backlash. Yeah. Yep, blame it on the reel. Surely not because of a lack of skill. Surely not. Lake Enterprise. Find out for yourself why it's been a well-kept secret here in southeast Arkansas. It's an era that's long since gone, real train travel, many times referred to as railroad travel. And here, with the Arkansas-Missouri Railroad out of Van Buren, you can relive that era in the mountains and valleys of northwest Arkansas. Come along with us and let's hop aboard. Hello! It's not quite the journey of some of the excursion trains that go through the countryside of Alaska, but still, the Arkansas and Missouri Railroad holds its own in the lower 48.
What's water? The other drinks, man. I want to try the water. Bring your hands on water.
Yes, this is the way to see the Ozark countryside in beautifully restored early 1900s genuine inlaid mahogany interiors, not to mention a 1950s parlor car for your dining pleasure as you ride the rails.
We'll get your help.
This railroad line we're riding on today was actually begun in 1880s, early 1880s. At that time, or even before Frisco Railroad built this line, was part of the Missouri Pacific Railroad. And around 1876, they split off from the Missouri Pacific Railroad and became a railroad on their own. And they began their work in the 80s. They began in Manette, Missouri, and they built their line down through this remote and sparsely populated area down to the Arkansas River, which it took them 2 years to bore one tunnel of 1,735 feet in length at the time, construct 3 high trussels and several low water bridges before they got to the Arkansas River, which is, as I said, is 2 years. So when you stop to think about it, that's a pretty phenomenal feat.
The 3-hour, 70-mile round trip to Winslow does take you through the 7 tunnel. The route also takes you across as high as 125 feet above the valley below. Winslow is a former resort town and is named after President Edward Francis Winslow, who also served as president of the Frisco Railroad during the late 1800s.
Arkansas, Texas, Louisiana, stayed the summer up there. And the families would stay all summer. The men had a job down here, 7 train a day run from Winslow back down to Fort Smith for the guys to commute to work and back.
So the town of Chester, which got its name from a locomotive engineer from Chester, Iowa. And the 2-story brick hotel here, built in 1887, is supposedly haunted.
The only other interesting thing of note about Chester is of the 140 miles that the A&M operates between Fort Smith and Monette, Missouri, the track we're on right is the straightest 3 miles of the whole 140 miles. It doesn't necessarily seem so curvy when you're in a long straight car like this, but we don't have any caboose or engine in the back of us. If you want to walk back and take a look, or just kind of get your bearings out the back window, you'll see how really curvy this is.
We moved here from California a couple of years ago, and there was a couple of train rides that we went on there. One was a skunk train, and a skunk train. That was the name of it. It went from to where? Willits, and it was basically just open cars, and they had benches along the sides, and it was real scenic. But it wasn't anything like today's one in that was called the wine train. And we did have dinner on that, but they didn't do any narration at all. And this has been great. The food was good, and gave narration along the way, you know, the different towns, and especially since we just moved here, you know, it was really interesting because we're anxious to learn the history.
That horn is a little bit overpowering.
Yes.
There is a lot of history along this line.
There is. In fact, this whole area, there's a lot of history. We really enjoy.
So I guess you'll come back, say, in the fall, or
we'd like to, yeah. In fact, one of the conductors was saying his favorite time was in the spring because of the dogwoods. And either way, it would be really nice to come in when it's not quite so cold.
It's interaction with the passengers and able to tell them the story of the railroad and things they expected to see along for scenery and wildlife, that sort of thing. I enjoy just riding the train very much, and I'll ride it because I got else to do. I didn't miss doing it, so I'm always available to be a volunteer or a show conductor on these excursion trains. But to me, it's very enjoyable. Up until that time, I'd never been on years. This is my 5th year. And there I've been on a train before until that time. So I'm relatively new to this. So that's probably the reason I get so much enjoyment out of it.
And we have a couple.
Absolutely. Kids enjoy this very much. And I like interacting with them. And oftentimes we get pictures taken with the conductors, and they enjoy that very much. And if they have a birthday, well, of course, we celebrate their birthday. So other people's birthdays and anniversaries and that sort of thing. So again, it's interaction with our passengers.
Robert English of Altus brought his 2 grandchildren and Nicholas for the memorable journey back in time.
Well, they enjoyed it. They was excited.
So their very first time on a train.
First time, mine too.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've always wanted to ride one of these older trains, you know.
Of the trip, the far.
Yeah, it's nice. I recommend it.
Well, tell us, Michaela, what
I like the train. It's really good. It's fun.
was it all that you expected it to be, or different?
I expected it to be a little bit different.
How? What do you think you like most of?
I like that it's built like way back.
Yeah.
19s.
Yeah, that's from the early 1900s.
It's cool.
So relive the era of real train travel for yourself with the Arkansas-Missouri Railroad. And for more on this destination, plus many of our others, and to read my blog or to order a copy, aetn.org/exploringarkansas. And we'll see you again the next time for another exciting adventure on Exploring Arkansas.